When I say silk, what's the first thing that pops into your mind? Silkworms cocoons, expensive, glossy? But what if I told you there is a centuries-old fabric that is just as soft, just as luxurious, but is made without harming a single worm? And in fact, it is pulled from the stem of a flower. And we called it as Lotus silk, the world's only silk without silkworms, and it is changing the future of fashion. Hi, my name is Siti Nur and this is my informative speech entitled How Lotus Silk Contributes to the Textile Industry. Silk has been one of the most luxurious and expensive fabrics known to mankind. Silk, as we all know, is very complicated and requires meticulous skills in order to produce them. Only certain people with such magic hands could fabricate this type of material, and this natural fiber is only extracted by a few skilled craftspeople across the world. Ever since I came across this one TikTok on my For You page, I was in awe to see such a meticulous process that can take up to months just to produce one piece of silk. I was fascinated by the process. Then I started doing my research about Lotus silk's contribution on the internet and have read numbers of articles about it. That's when I found out that Lotus silk has made such a big reputation in the textile industry. So Lotus silk is a fabric that is transforming the global textile industry in two ways. But no worries, because I'm here today to explain the contribution and what makes it so special. Now let's begin by examining why Lotus silk truly is eco-friendly fiber. So unlike traditional fabrics, Lotus silk offers true eco-luxury and sustainability. Why? Because Lotus silk requires no chemical or the consumption of animal life to be produced. According to Ahmadi Chani et al. 2025, fibers that are considered as eco-friendly originate from renewable resources and are biodegradable, meaning that their production and disposal result in minimal environmental impact. And Lotus silk is derived purely from the stem of the lotus plant, making it 100% organic and completely vegan. Dharma 2022. And this provides a cruelty-free alternative to conventional silk produced through sericulture, which involves silkworms. So the manual extraction process requires no harsh chemicals, no pesticides or electricity, as lotus plants naturally thrive in aquatic environments. Other than that, Lotus's natural composition helps address massive issue in the textile industry by providing a viable end-of-life solution. As a pure cellulose plant fiber, Lotus silk is fully biodegradable. It will naturally decompose at the end of its life cycle, eliminating microplastic pollution and reducing landfill waste. Dharma 2022. And any manufacturing byproducts, which are the leftover stems, are fully composable. They are often used as organic fertilizer, which completes the biological loop by returning nutrients to the soil, as you can see in the diagram here. So this showcases a true closed-loop system for plant-based materials. So now we turn to see how Lotus silk saves the textile industry in another significant way, which benefits the local communities. So beyond its green credential and techniques, the production of Lotus silk preserves traditional craftsmanship. This is because Lotus silk production is labor-oriented and has to be done manually by hand. This highly labor-intensive and delicate nature of fiber extraction creates a vital source of sustainable and high-value income for local artisans, particularly for women who live in rural and vulnerable areas of Southeast Asia like Myanmar, Vietnam and Bangladesh. For example, according to Mola 2025, in Ronkol village in Bangladesh, Lotus thread production directly generates income for low-income families and specifically promotes women's financial empowerment within the communities. According to Hossein 2025, the high global market price for Lotus silk ranging from $2,500 to $4,000 per kilogram act as a strong economic guarantee to the community. Plus, the lotus plant often holds sacred or symbolic significance in Buddhism and Hinduism. They are usually used for blessing, worshipping, offerings, because they symbolize spiritual purity and immortality. Hence, wearing the silk can be an act of preserving that cultural identity. As you can see from a picture here, the idol is actually wearing a cover, the orange cover, made from Lotus silk. So, in short, we can say that Lotus silk's luxury status and high market price reflects more than just the complex manual process, but it is expensive because the consumers are also paying for that heritage and traditional skill inherent in the fiber, which gives cultural pride and recognition back to the artisans. So that's it for the contribution. So you can see that Lotus silk is unlike any other fiber. It is soft like the regular silk, breathable like lining, but slightly elastic. And it is recently been picked up by international fashion brands like Loro Piana, who is looking for new luxury fiber. So in short, the contribution of Lotus silk are sustainable and eco-friendly luxury and preserving traditional craftsmanship. So as consumers who are now prioritizing biological and eco-friendly materials, designers should commit to these innovative fabrics like Lotus silk. Other than that, governments and cultural organizations should invest in programs that teach the intricate fiber extraction to the younger generation to expose them to such hidden gems. So I think that's all. After my speech, I hope you got something today. If you don't know yet, now you know. If you already did, I hope you know more about it. So remember, Lotus silk isn't just a fabric. It's a proof of that beauty and sustainability can grow together. I think that's all from me. Thank you.